In the previous video, we learned how to make backward pockets. For this video, we are finally assembling the whole piece of trouser together. First of all, we sew the belt loop. Bring the fabric piece for making it, fold it, and sew a casing. Remember, it is 1.5 inch. Then we sew out 1/4 of an inch. And with back stitch. For easy turning out, we divide it into 3. We cut it into 3 equal parts. Using your turner, you turn it inside out. And you iron for it to be flattened. Just the essence of the iron is to make sure it is properly flat. Divide each one into 2 equal parts. This will give us these belt loops. From the back, measure to use the belt loop, measure 3 inches. Pick the first one and sew. From the sides, you measure 1 inch and attach the second one. From the center front, measure 4.5 and attach the third one. Each side will contain 3 belt loops. Repeat the same thing for the other side. Then on the left line, attach the zipper. The zipper will start from the 7 inches snip. Sew it 2 times. To strengthen it because of pressure. Open the zipper. Now we are about to attach the waistband. On one end, sew out 1/2 inch. Fold 1 inch, 1/2 inch and sew. Then so from the center front over the fly, the stitch will just be under the interfacing. And cut out the excess. Then sew to the left side from the center back. Alright, so you make sure the belt loop is properly positioned. You will stop like 2.5 inches before the center front. This is to enable us to attach the right fly. Then close the right fly by folding it over. Just so immediately on top of the interfacing. Turn it, making sure it is properly pointed. Now we are fixing the hook. Just carefully watch how to fix the hook. These spikes. And just hit it a little bit to make it relax. Okay. We are attaching the waistband tape. On the waistband. Sew it at the tip of it so that it will look neat. On the dart area, to fold in 1/2 inch for ease. And with back stitch. cut out the remaining one. Then attach on the right side. Remember to fold in ½ inch again on that area. This is for ease. Sometimes it is used when to extend the waist. On this center front, from the center front, just measure like 2.5 or 2 inches and cut out the waistband and the waistband tape that we're using 2 inches. Now we are closing the waistband. Make sure it is properly pushed inside the fly area. Also on the seam line, directly below the waistband. After the first belt loop, stop after the thread so that we close we join the front and the right and back trouser. To join the front and the left and back trouser, we place one on top of the other, then mark the waist, the half of the waist measurement, which is 17.5, making sure the waistband seam aligns. Then you sew. First of all, you sew on the waistband. You check whether it properly aligns. Okay, you close the center back, leaving like ½ inch from the inseam line. You sew. So coming out gradually. To join the waist measurement. Then sew it for the second time. This is due to the pressure on the back side. Pressure coming from the hip area. Okay, we join the zipper to the right side of the trouser, starting from the 7 inches snip. Then we fix it on top of the right side ply facing. We top stitch on top. This one is enable us fix the right side ply facing. Yeah, we need to be extremely careful because the beauty of the trouser making lies in the ply and the back pocket. Close the zipper and sew the remaining area of the center front. Turn to the right side and check whether it's properly relaxed. You can see it's properly relaxed. Then we are doing it for the second time. Leaving like ½ inch. We sew it and end it at the tip of the 7 inches area. Open the zipper, turn the trouser to the right side. You are closing the fly. Hold it, making sure it is properly relaxed to the wall of the front piece. We sew the fly. From the end of the 7 inches snip, start with the back stitch. 2. While you are sewing, you are covering a little bit. Then sew straight to the waistband. This is the fly. Close the zipper. Mark the position to join the other side of the waistband with your chalk. Open the zipper. Then the 2.5 inches area left here, joining it. Make sure the The seam of the waistband lies exactly at the area you marked the chalk. You can see it. I'm just trying to make it obvious. Then close the waistband and sew. Sew it exactly on the line of the fly facing. Turn it to the right side. Then close the zipper again to mark the position to fix the bar. Fix the bar. Making sure that this sharp hooks is properly lying flat. And we are closing the inseam. From the hemline, we measure the hem circumference or ankle circumference. Half of the ankle circumference. This is 8. We mark it. You sew through the marking. Maintain 1/2 inch to the crotch depth. Okay, close it. Remember, we left 1/2 inch when we are closing the center front and center back. Join the other leg. Measure again 8 inches, mark it. Then you sew 1/2 inch. Then close the crotch area. Open the seams the inseam, open both of them, then sew from back to the front. Sew it 2 times to straighten the seam. Then the two fly facing, close both ends and attach it to the cross seam. Turn the trouser to the right side. Open the center back seam, and from the position you stopped sewing when we are closing the waistband, sew on the waistband seam line. Put it inside the seam area so that the seam will not be noticed. Now we are sewing from the left to the right side. We are sewing the belt loop. First of all, you sew like 1/4 from the waistline. Fold it over the waistband. That's the length of the waistband. So front, back, and front again. On the second belt loop, just below the waistband, start like 1/4. Fold the waistband over the belt loop over the waistband, maintaining the waistband length. Sew on top as well. front, back, and front again. Repeat the same thing to this belt loops. Just make sure you, so it's very